Good evening. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the news at 9. The headlines. India signs defence deal with France to procure 26 Rafale Marine fighter aircraft. NIA court extends 26/11 Mumbai terror attack mastermind Tahawwur Rana's custody by 12 days. President Droupadi Murmu presents Padma Awards Gastroenterologist D Nageswar Reddy, former hockey player P R Shreejesh, cricketer Ravichandran Ashwin and filmmaker Shekhar Kapur among prominent awardees. Russia announces 3-day ceasefire in Ukraine from 8th May for Victory Day celebrations. Sensex surges over 1,000 points. Nifty 50 closes near 24,330. And in IPL T20 Cricket, Rajasthan Royals elect to field against Gujarat Titans in Jaipur. India today signed a defence deal with France to procure 26 Rafale Marine fighter aircraft. The Intergovernmental Agreement IGA was signed by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Minister of Armed Forces of France Sébastien Lecornu in New Delhi. Out of 26 Rafale Marine aircraft, 22 will be single-seater and 4 double-seater, and these will be designed and prepared as per the requirement of the Indian Navy. The delivery of these aircraft would be completed by 2030. We have more from a correspondent.
The agreement includes training, simulator, associated equipment, weapons and performance-based logistics. It also includes additional equipment for the existing Rafale fleet of the Indian Air Force. The agreement will facilitate transfer of technology for integration of indigenous weapons in the country and setting up of production facilities for Rafale fuelage as well as maintenance, repair and overhaul facilities for aircraft engine, sensors and weapons. The deal is expected to generate thousands of jobs and revenue for micro, small and medium enterprises. With the induction of Rafale Marine aircraft, the strength of the Navy will increase manifold and these fighter aircraft will be deployed in aircraft carriers like INS Vikramaditya and INS Vikrant. Rafale will be equipped with advanced weapon system and missiles. Manufactured by the France Dassault Aviation, the Rafale Marine is a career-borne, combat-ready aircraft with proven operational capabilities in maritime environments. Bhupen Singh, Akashvani News, Delhi.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a meeting with Defence Minister Rajnath Singh at his residence in New Delhi today. The meeting took place in the wake of the Pahalgam terror attack and decided the course of action after that. The meeting comes a day after Chief of Defence Staff Anil Chauhan briefed the Defence Minister on the critical decisions. The Jammu and Kashmir Legislative Assembly today passed a strong worded resolution to condemn the terror attack in Pahalgam, in which 26 people, mostly tourists, were killed on April 22nd. The resolution, which described the attack as heinous, barbaric, inhuman and cowardly act, was unanimously adopted by the House after a 3-hour-long discussion. Speaking at a special session of the Assembly, Chief Minister Omar Abdullah expressed solidarity with the victims of the terror attack and extended condolences to the families.
ऑपोजिशन के साथ मैं भी मौजूद था जब हमने 26 लोगों को वहां पे श्रद्धांजलि पेश की। मेरे पास अल्फाज नहीं थे कि मैं क्या कह के उनके घर वालों से माफी मांगूं। ये जानते हुए कि यहाँ के वजीर आला की हैसियत से, यहाँ की टूरिज्म के मिनिस्टर की हैसियत से मैंने इन लोगों को दावत दी थी यहाँ आने की। मेजबान होते हुए मेरी जिम्मेदारी थी कि सही सलामत मैं इन्हें यहाँ से वापस भेजूं। नहीं भेज पाया और माफी मांगने के अल्फाज नहीं थे।
The Chief Minister praised the spontaneous outpouring of grief and condemnation across the region, marking the beginning of the end of terrorism. The House also endorsed the Union government's diplomatic measures. A meeting of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Defence was held in New Delhi today under the chairmanship of BJP MP Radha Mohan Singh. During the meeting, the committee took oral evidence from the representatives of the Ministry of Defence in connection with the examination of the subject titled A Review of the Resettlement Policies, Healthcare Facilities and Avenues for Ex-Servicemen. In a social media post, Mr. Singh said that before the commencement of the proceedings, the committee expressed deep anguish and condemned the recent dastardly terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. The members of the committee also observed 2 minutes of silence to express solidarity with the victims and their bereaved families. Other members of the committee, including leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha Rahul Gandhi and Lumba Ram Chaudhary, were present. Pro-Pakistani social media accounts are circulating fake documents about army preparedness. The government has termed these documents as fake. According to the Press Information Bureau, these social media accounts are falsely claiming that confidential documents related to the preparedness of the Indian Army have been leaked. The government has urged people to avoid sharing unverified information and to rely only on official sources for accurate updates. The National Investigation Agency NIA court in Delhi has extended the 26/11 terror attack mastermind Tahawwur Rana's custody for 12 days. The NIA had sought a 12-day extension from the court after the expiry of the 18-day custody that had earlier been granted to the probe agency. Tahawwur Rana, who was recently extradited from the United States, was produced before the NIA court today. In Chhattisgarh, 24 Maoists surrendered today in Bijapur district. Of this, a reward of 28,50,000 rupees had been declared on 14 Maoists. This Maoist surrendered to senior officers of the Central Reserve Police Force and the district police. Checks of 50,000 rupees were given to the surrendered Maoist as an incentive under the government's rehabilitation scheme. So far this year, more than 200 Maoists have surrendered in Bijapur district. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. President Droupadi Murmu today conferred upon Padma Awards to 71 eminent personalities for the year 2025 at the first civil investiture ceremony held at Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. Of them, 4 were conferred with Padma Vibhushan, 10 with Padma Bhushan, and 57 personalities were conferred with Padma Shri. D Nageswar Reddy in medicine and Dr. Lakshmi Narayan Subramaniam in art field were conferred with the Padma Vibhushan for the contribution, while M.T. Vasudevan Nair and Osamu Suzuki were honoured with the Padma Vibhushan posthumously. Among those honoured with Padma Bhushan were Nandamuri Balakrishna, Shekhar Kapur, former Indian hockey team captain, Shreejesh PR, while former Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar, Sushil Kumar Modi, was conferred posthumously. Those honoured with Padma Shri include cricketer Ravichandran Ashwin, former SBI chairman Arundhati Bhattacharya, Stephen Knapp, Ronu Majumdar, and classical vocalist Dr. K. Omankutti Amma. On the occasion, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Ministers including Amit Shah and other dignitaries were present. The awards are given in various disciplines and fields of activities including art, social work, public affairs, science and engineering, trade and industry, medicine, literature and education, sports and civil service. Talking exclusively to Akashvani News, recipient of Padma Shri Award and former SBI chairman Arundhati Bhattacharya said that she achieved this honour for her role in expanding the Jan Dhan scheme.
I would really like to convey my grateful thanks to the nation for giving me this very signal honour. I accept it in all humility. I have been the chairman of State Bank of India, and in that role I think one of the biggest jobs that I did was to lead the Prime Minister Jan Dhan Yojana, which resulted in an inclusion of a vast number of people right across the country.
Carnatic vocalist Dr. K. Omankutti Amma got the Padma Shri Award for a contribution in the field of art. She recalled her days working with All India Radio and expressed the public broadcaster's contribution in shaping her career.
I am grateful to All India Radio because after my studies, I got a job there as announcer, and 3 months I worked there. For the last 65 years, I am a classical music artist there. I am so thrilled to get this great Padma Puraskaram, and I am ever thankful to Government of India for choosing me for this Puraskaram.
American author Stephen Knapp was also among the 71 people who received the Padma Awards this year. Talking to Akashvani News, he thanked the government for recognizing his work.
Well, first of all, very happy, very grateful, because I never expected this to happen, nor did I expect to achieve such an award before. And I thank the Indian administration for reviewing my past and my service and my dedication.
The World Audiovisual and Entertainment Summit WAVES, which is scheduled from the 1st to 4th of May next month, places India at the center stage of global creativity. In an article, Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, Dr. L. Murugan said that conceptualized under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, WAVES is a transformative movement that will redefine the media and entertainment landscape. He said as India's media and entertainment industry nears 2.7 trillion rupees, WAVES 2025 signals countries' intent to lead in creativity, innovation and entrepreneurship. We have a report.
A special album titled Waves of India is set to be launched on 1st of next month. The album will feature a total of 5 songs. The track, titled Connecting Creators, Connecting Countries, has been composed by Oscar-winning composer M.M. Kirwani. Academy Award-winning composer A. R. Rahman has composed Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Renowned singer, composer Shankar Mahadevan and lyricist Prasun Joshi have collaborated on the song Uncha Asman. 3-time Grammy Award winner Ricky Cage has created Symphony of India, while Meet Brothers, regarded as pioneers of Desi pop, have composed the 5th song in the album titled Shubharambh, High in the Sky. Swati Rakheja from News Desk for Akashvani News.
Russian President Vladimir Putin today announced a 72-hour ceasefire in his ongoing military operation in Ukraine on account of the 80th anniversary of World War II Victory Day celebrations next month. A statement issued by the Kremlin this afternoon, the ceasefire will begin from midnight on May 7th to 8th to midnight on May 10th to 11th. The statement appealed Ukraine to follow the ceasefire. In Canada, polling stations opened nationwide early today with voters selecting 343 members of parliament. Election is being held to determine who will become the country's next prime minister. Our party needs 172 seats for a majority. The two clear frontrunners are the Liberal Party led by Mark Carney, who have been in power for a decade, and the Conservative Party led by Pierre Poilievre. The election has been held just 6 weeks after Mr. Carney was sworn in as PM, replacing his party colleague Justin Trudeau. The benchmark domestic equity indices today ended over 1.2% up, fueled by strong earnings reports and significant gains in energy, oil and gas, and PSU bank stocks. We have a report.
The 30-share index at the Bombay Stock Exchange Sensex surged 1,006 points to close at 80,218. The National Stock Exchange Nifty 50 gained 289 points to settle at 24,329. In the forex market, the rupee today strengthened by 41 paisa to close at 85 rupees and 3 paisa against the US dollar. In the Indian bullion market, 24-carat gold was trading at 95,040 rupees per 10 grams when reports last came in. Sarabjit Kaur, Akashvani News.
In IPL T20 Cricket, Gujarat Titans were 202 for 4 in 19.2 overs against host Rajasthan Royals at the Savai Mansingh Stadium in Jaipur when reports last came in. Earlier, Rajasthan Royals won the toss and elected to field. Fresh after a dominating win over host Sri Lanka yesterday, Indian women are set to face South Africa women in the second match of the 2025 Tri-Nation ODI series being held at Colombo tomorrow. India, led by Harmanpreet Kaur, will rely on the batting prowess of Smriti Mandhana and Jemima Rodriguez, while Deepti Sharma and Pooja Vastrakar are expected to anchor the bowling attack. The match will start at 10 a.m. IST. The India Meteorological Department IMD has forecast heavy rainfall conditions over Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Assam, Odisha and Meghalaya tomorrow. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India signs defence deal with France to procure 26 Rafale Marine fighter aircraft. NIA court extends 26/11 Mumbai terror attack mastermind Tahawwur Rana's custody by 12 days. President Droupadi Murmu presents Padma Awards Gastroenterologist D Nageswar Reddy, former hockey player P R Shreejesh, cricketer Ravichandran Ashwin and filmmaker Shekhar Kapur among prominent awardees. Russia announces 3-day ceasefire in Ukraine from 8th May for Victory Day celebrations. Sensex surges over 1,000 points. Nifty 50 closes near 24,330. And in IPL T20 Cricket, Rajasthan Royals elect to field against Gujarat Titans in Jaipur. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.